Hey, welcome back. We're still working on our Leo Jaymz Telecaster Kit guitar. I've got all the pickguard, all the controls mounted up to the body and the neck. It's all mounted up. All the tuners are mounted up on it. It's finished up. Leveled and polished the frets. So we're ready to put the guitar and the neck together. So let's see, I've got this is the I guess you call it the neck plate. It's got a plastic cushion piece and then the actual piece that you see that's going to go, of course, go up underneath here. So let's see, and I've got my 4 neck screws right there. So let's put this in here. This neck, I know I mentioned it the first thing, but this neck fits in this body very nicely. It's a really good fit. You put it in there, I can't wiggle it. I can't feel that moving any at all. I like the way they did that. They did a good job making those up. So this is going to go right there like so. And I'm going to start these with the electric drill, but I'm going to tighten them up by hand. I may back off the clutch on this and let it bring them all the way down. Oh, a little too much. Tighten it up. All right, that's good. Let me finish tightening these up by hand. I don't want to strip them out. But I want them tight. And they're tight. So now we got a neck attached to the body. Yep. Looks like a guitar. Doesn't have any strings. Yep. We'll solve that in a minute. Let's see, while I'm mounting stuff, I'm going to put these strap buttons on. Now, these came with the kit. This is a Leo Jaymz deal, and these are locking strap buttons, and here's the part that locks. Apparently you pull that pin, and it'll mate up with this. So you slide it, pull that. Once you get it in there, it's locked in. You have to pull the button to get them to come loose. And it's got the, you can put a regular strap on there apparently. Anyway, they came with it. I use strap locks on my basses. I've never used them really on a guitar much, but no, I've never used this kind. I've always used Dunlops. I don't know what these are, but I'll try them. Why not? Why not? Let's see how best to get where you can see what's going on here. Can I do that? No, I'm gonna have to turn it around. I'm right-handed. I'm not gonna be able to do it on that side, but I can do it over here. I do believe. It's already got hole pre-drilled right there. You can probably see it. Okay. Then let me tighten it by hand. All right, feels good. Let's see if I can flip this around. All right, get one in the end. There we go. Get this tightened up. That feels good. Right. I don't think I mentioned it before, but this body, roasted pine is what this is. This is a two-piece body. The seam is right there. This is one piece on this side, and this is one piece on this side. So that's nice. Okay, so the other half of the strap lock mounts on the strap. Now this is the Leo Jaymz strap that they sent with the kit. And just out of curiosity how that all works, I mounted on one of these on it already, and I'll put this one on the other so you'll see how that goes. So it's just got a washer and a screw, a nut screws onto the body of the locking part, you know, that goes on there. So this is going to fit through the hole in the strap, just like that, and we're going to put our washer down. And going to put our nut, get it started on there. Just like that. Let's see, that might be the way this tightens up on there. It might be a little crooked. Let me loosen it up and straighten it. There might be something I don't like about these strap locks. We'll see. I just straightened it up on the back side. Tighten it up a little. So that should slide right there. Pull this button out. That should lock it in place. And it did. Locks it right in. The other end will do the same thing up here. Not the most convenient strap locks I've ever seen, but you know, they came with the kit, so they should be pretty secure, I guess. Alright. Alright, so now let's see, where are we? Guess what we're going to do now, boys and girls? We are going to put strings on this puppy. Now, if you were ambitious and wanted to, this bridge has holes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. That, if you wanted to, you could drill down through those, put you some ferrules or whatever they call it on the back side of the body, and have a through body string mounting. But you don't have to do that on this bridge, because it also will let you go through the back of the bridge. That's what we're going to do, because we're not ambitious enough to drill holes in the body. And that's what we're going to put on it. Some Ernie Ball Slinkies, 10 to 46. This is a 3-pack. So 3 packs of them in here. Enough to string a guitar 3 times. Let's see how they've got them. Okay, they've got them separated into 3 different packages. So, put this other package over here out the way. This package, I gotta cut it open too. Made in the USA. Put USA strings on the Chinese guitar, which was assembled in the USA by yours truly. Alright, we're just going to put these on. We'll see how everything looks, what all the setup looks like. I will... That's 46, that's the low E string. Let me get this down here so you can see. Here we go. Okay, where's my little string winder, string cutter? Here it is. All right. I got stuff in the slot. Let me see if I can get some of that stuff cleaned out of there. I don't know what residual, I don't know, shellac, polishing compounds, and who knows what. Who knows where that's been. This is probably a plastic nut. I'd bet money on it. If you're going to give $83 for all this stuff, a kit guitar, it's unlikely they're going to put bone or tusk. But that's fine. I've never had a problem with a plastic nut so far. All right. This is how I go about stringing a guitar, bass, guitar, whatever. I'm gonna we're going to go to this post right here. And what I'm going to do is go a couple of inches up, and that translates to a couple of tuning posts up from where I'm going to put the string. So I'm going to cut it right here. There we go. Now, let me get my little electric string winder out. Alright, so now what we got to do, we're always going to come, the string's going to wrap around this direction. It's going to come on this side of the post versus this side. You don't want it to come out on this side. It doesn't line up right. This is the way things line up right. So just poke it through just enough to get it through. Pull it down, bring it up, bring it over that tag end that's sticking out the other end, and then pull it back down so it'll be under it. Let's see, this is probably going to be the wrong way. No, this is the right way. So where are we? We're right there. So now I'm going to start winding it, and I'm going to bring it down below that tag end. First loop was above it. This one and all the subsequent ones are down below. So there we are. And you can see let's see if I can get it lined up properly. So that's what the string winding looks like. You know what? This tuner, I'm not happy with that. I thought it didn't act right when I was putting it on. Let me get this out of it. And I heard it pop. See how that nut has pulled up? So I think that's a defective tuner. I will get on Amazon and see if I can find me another set of tuners. But I'm going to go ahead, string this up. I'm going to see what happens when I put the A string on here. Okay, after having strung it up, of course I'm not to pitch or anything yet, but these strings are hitting the fretboard. I'll get it right here. Hitting the fretboard right down here. There's plenty of clearance up this way, but not down here. So there's room to raise the bridge a bit on those strings, so I'm gonna make some adjustments here. Hear that? Hopefully I can raise it up. Well, this one's way down. On. D sharp, E, all right, there's E for the moment, A, it says A right there, where'd he go? There's A. All right. E. A. D. G. B. E. Okay, they may not be much, but they're in tune. Now, I don't believe that this you know, I can tell by looking at it, it's just not see, fretting out down here. I gotta see if there's something holding the neck up, because that just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on it a little bit. Action's too high on it right now. I'm gonna have to take it down. I'm gonna have to take it down here. For sure. Yeah, a lot. That might have been due to me getting shellac down in these slots where the strings go through, but they are they're way too high up here, way too high. So that won't go at all. So that needs to be done next. But I'm not going to do that right here on this video. I will do that and put it on another section, maybe, probably, or just do it off camera. And anyway, so it's got strings on it. Everything didn't line up perfect. I wasn't expecting things to line up perfect, and it didn't. But that's all right. A project. That's what I'm in all this for, is for a project. So that's all that counts. But I think it looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at the grain on that pine. I'm going to get me another set of tuners Tried to find me some on Amazon that look like they might be decent, but not. Try not to spend a lot of money. I try to get me a set for $20-$25, something like that maybe. I don't want to spend $50 or $60 on a set of tuners for a $83 Telecaster kit guitar. It's just not necessary. You can get good tuners for a lot less than that. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. So we'll come back with some more work later on. I'll see y'all later.